Hello all, let's start chapter 5, the first section in chapter 5, 5.1 is system of linear equations in two variables. Those of you that you had beginner algebra class or intermediate algebra class, you already know what is a system of linear equation. But for those of you that you just came to this algebra class, college algebra, or you had an algebra class long time ago, or you may have and you don't remember what is a system of linear equation, let's do a review here. Let's work on the system of linear equations. Actually, in your book, you're just covering two methods of them, and we discuss what is a system of linear equation. First, what is a linear equation in two variables before talking about the system? Any equation that's in the form of ax. Why my pen is looking like this? Let me check my pen first. My pen is now moving really bad. Any equation that's in the form of ax plus by equals c, we call it a linear equation in two variables. For example, 2x plus 3y equal 4, correct? I call this system, this equation, a linear equation in two variables. Or another example, y equal 4x minus 5. Remember, we graphed these equations in two variables, correct? Now, if you want to solve a linear equation in two variables, actually, if you have only one equation like this, if they give you only one equation like this, it's impossible to solve this system, this linear equation. When you have two variables in equation, then you need two equations at the same time to can solve and find the values of x and y. For example, if I name this one a1x, b1y equals c1, if I want to solve this system, I need another equation of a2x plus b2y equal C2, or that's a general form, but if you want me to show it in a very simple language and a good example, for example, if one of my equations are x plus y equals, let's say, 7, if I want to solve this, I need another equation also should be given to me, for example, x minus y equals -1. Because you're dealing with two equations at the same time, that's why we call them system of linear equations. The only reason I had a lot of students, they asked me before, why we call them system? Because they are more than one equations, correct? If I have two variables in one equation, I call it a system of linear equation in two variables, and I'll get two equations. If I have three variables involved in one equation, then they have to give me three equations at the same time, and I can, which we will cover in your book. We will cover, and those are the long ones. Uh, I need three equations to can find the values of x, y. Any system that you solve, your answer is an ordered pair of x, y. Remember when we were graphing? On that time, we only deal with one because we will just plug in numbers. But such a system, any system that you solve, your answer will be an ordered pair of xy. For example, 1 and 2, or whatever the answer for that question is, x1, y2. It gives you an ordered pair, correct? The answer for a system of linear equation is an ordered pair. the value of x and the value of y. Now, let's start our lecture or solving the system of linear equations first by doing this topic. Let's first talk about system of linear equations and their solution. And let's talk first about determining or let's talk about determining whether an order pair is a solution or our solution of a system. This is the first topic or the first practice that we want to do. In this topic, they give you an ordered pair. For example, they give you 4 and -1, correct? And they're asking you to check if 4 and -1 is a solution for the system of x plus 2y equals 2 and x minus 2y equals 6. They're telling you, is 4 and -1 is the solution of this system? What does it mean? It means when you replace x with 4 and you replace y with -1, your equation number 1, the both side becomes equal to each other. It means this answer should satisfy the equation number 1, and also this answer should satisfy equation number 2 at the same time. If an ordered pair satisfies both equations at the same time, we call that ordered pair the solution for the system. Let's check. How to check? There are different ways. Some people, they just use one of these values, for example x, and plug in both equations and see if they get the same value for y. Or the easiest way, first copy your equation number 1, which is x plus 2y equals 2. Replace the value of x in it. How much is your x? X is given as a 4, correct? Plus 2 times, how much is y? Y is given -1. Is this equal to 2? Let's check it. 4 positive times negative gives you negative. 2 times 1 is 2. 4 minus 2. Is this equal to 2? You see, yes, 2 is equal to. Correct? It means 4 and -1 is a solution for the equation number 1. But at the same time, it should be the solution for equation number 2 also. Let's check our equation number 2. Equation number 2 is x minus 2y equals 6. I'll again plug in the value of x and y in this equation. Then 4 minus 2 times -1 equals 6. Is this equal 6? Let's check. 4, -2 times -1 gives you positive 2. Is this equal to 6? 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 equals 6. Correct. Then you can say, yes, 4 and -1 is the solution for the system of linear equation of x plus 2y equal 2 and x minus 2y equals 6. Correct? Let's check this one. 2x minus 3y equals negative 4, and 2x plus y equals 4. They are asking you they give you an order pair 7, 6, and they are telling you check if this order pair is the solution of this given system. Correct? I'll copy my equation number 1, which is 2x minus 3y equals negative 4, and I'll plug in the value of x and y in this equation. Then I can write 2 times, how much is my x? My x is 7, correct? Minus 3 times, how much is x? 6 equals negative 4. 2 times 7, is this equal negative 4? I'm checking. I have to put a question mark here. 2 times 7 gives me 14. Minus 3 times 6 gives you 18. Is this equal negative 4? 14 minus 18 gives you negative 4. Then negative 4 equals negative 4. Yes, here, this order pair is the solution for the first equation. But let's check the second equation, right? The second equation is given to you as a 2x plus y equals 4. Let's plug in the value of x and y in this equation. Then 2 times 7 plus 3, oh, sorry, not 3, from where this 3 comes in. Plus y, which is y is 6. Is this equal 4? 2 times 7 gives you 14. 14 plus 6, is this equals 4? 14 plus 6 is 20. And 20 is not equal to 4. You see, here your order pair satisfies one of the equations, but not both of them at the same time. Then what is your answer? You say not the solution or not a solution. The order pair has to satisfy both equations at the same time. If it satisfies one of them, and I'm kind of lazy, it's a test day, oh, one of them is satisfied, definitely the other one will be. Don't do this on the test day. Check both of them. Because if you just take your decision, because one of them is satisfied, yes, both of them will be satisfied, then your answer is wrong, right? You have to check and see. Now, when we learn this, after this topic, we want to discuss solving linear system, or in general, let's say, solving system of linear equations and 2 variable, correct? And 2 variable. There are at least 5 methods, 5 different methods that you can solve a system of linear equation and 2 variable. In your book, they skipped at least 2, 3 of them, correct? The first method is graphing, but they didn't discuss in your book. I don't want to make it difficult for you. I will escape too. The first method in your book that they want to solve a system of linear equation is the substitution method. substitution method. Correct? How to solve, let me put here method also, the substitution method. How to solve a system of linear equation and substitution method. I will explain it in one example for you. Example number 1. Solve 5x minus 4y equals 9, x minus 2y equals negative 3. Correct? Usually do this. Name your equations always. You can name it ABC, or you can name it equation number 1. This is equation number 2. Please name your equation to be very clear what you are doing. In substitution method, we solve one of the equations for one of its variables. Usually, we choose the equation that solving for that variable is easy. I know those of you that you just came from high school or from a school to college, usually I saw that most of the teachers, they're saying, always solve your equation for y, then plug it on the other one. It's not the case. It's not the case. Pick up an equation that's easy to solve for one of the variables. Look, equation number 2, I have x minus 2y equals negative 3. It is really easy for me to solve this equation for x. Why easy? Because the coefficient of x is 1. If I have this option, if I have this opportunity that one of the equations, the coefficient of one of the variable is 1, I will solve first that equation for that variable. How? Solve this equation for x. We know how to solve. You have to move 2y to the other side, right? Then add 2y to both sides. Then you end up with x equals 2y minus 3. Correct? Keep this equation. For example, name it equation number 3. Now, this is your step 1. If I tell you about the steps, this is a step 1. In step 2, copy the other equation that you didn't solve. It means in this example, I'll copy equation number 1 here. 5x minus 4y equals 9. Now, substitute means changing, plugging in a value, correct? What you do, you take this value of x that you solved here and you plug it in the second equation here, like this. Then it becomes like this. 5 times 2y minus 3 minus 4y equals 9. The reason that we use the substitution, we want to change our equation from 2 variable to 1 variable. Look, in this equation number 2, you had x and y. But right now, in this equation, when I substitute the value of x, everything is in terms of y, not x. Correct? Now solve this equation. Distribute 10y minus 15 minus 4y equals 9. 10y minus 4y gives you 6y. Minus 15 equals 9. add 15 to both sides, then 6y equals 24, right? Solve for y, divide both sides by 6, y equals 4. Here I can find the value of y. How to find the value of x? You can plug in the value of y in equation number 1 or 2, or I prefer to plug in the value of y in equation number 3 and find the value of x. You can plug it in number 1, solve it for x, or if you wish, you can plug it in number 2, solve it for x, or for me, it's easy to plug it in number 3 because I have already x equals 2y minus 3. I'll just plug in the value of y here. Then x equals 2 times y, which is 4, equal minus 3. X equals 2 times 4, 8. Minus 3, x equals 5. It means the solution for this equation is 5, 4. Correct? And believe me, if you replace x with 5 in both of the equations and replace y with 4, this answer will satisfy both equations at the same time. Correct? Let's do one more example. Example number 2. Solve again. Three x plus 2y equal 4. And equation number 2 is given 2x plus y equals 1. They're asking you to solve this system using substitution method. Okay, my first decision is important. Should I take equation number 1 and solve for one of its variables, or I should choose equation number 2 and solve for one of its variables? There is no restriction, right? You can choose any, but usually we look for the easy one. Easy means if the coefficient of the variables in one of the equations is 1, we choose that one. Look at number 2. The coefficient of y is 1, then I'll choose this one. 2x plus y equals 1, and I'll solve it for y. It means I'll subtract 2x. Then y equals 1 minus 2x, right? I'll name this equation number 3. Now, in step 2, I'll copy the equation that I didn't touch yet. It means equation number 1, 3x plus 2y equals 4. And I'll plug the value of y here in y. Then 3x plus 2 times 1 minus 2x equals 4. Solve this equation for x. 3x plus 2 minus 4x equals 8. 3x minus 4x gives you negative x. Plus 2 equals 8. Subtract 2 from both sides. Then negative x equals 6. Divide by negative 1. X is equal negative 6. Now I want to find the value of y. I'll copy equation number 3, the easy one. 1 minus 2x. And I'll plug the value of x here and x. Then y equals 1 minus 2 times negative 6. Y is equal 1 plus 12. Y is equal what? 13. Final answer, what is the answer? Negative 6, comma what? 13. The solution for this system of linear equation. Did I copy it correctly? 1 minus 2x, and that's negative positive. Yeah. 2 minus 4x, 3x. This method, we call it the substitution method. I'll stop the lecture here because I don't want to give you all the methods in one lecture for you. Practice this one and I'll explain the elimination method, or in your book they call it the addition method, in part 2 of this video.